Welcome back everybody, vonstickers here with some more tips for you for Stalker Gamma. Today we're going to be looking at a few things, but stick with us to the very end for my absolute top tip. Trust me, it'll be worth it. Alright, let's kick off with something real quick and easy. So, stackable items. You can actually consolidate them. You can see there we've got a few items, some matches that aren't full stacks. You can consolidate them up to their maximum. People don't realise this, but yep, just drag them all together, jobs are good, and once they've hit a maximum stack, it will start a new one. Alright, super fast tip here. The hunting backpack. Here it is, look. So, if you grab this, you don't even have to equip it, just have it in your inventory. You get more body parts when you cut up mutants and stuff. So, like I say, you don't even need to have it equipped, just put it in your backpack and it will do the job. It will get you those extra body parts for a bit of extra money or crafting or making food or whatever. So yeah, get yourself one. So if you're struggling to make sense of the upgrade mechanism, things like the ammo crafting mechanism, let me show you why you might get stuck on that. If we go into the workshop here and say we want to upgrade something, so let's, I don't know, let's choose this, whatever. So I haven't actually got any upgrades to do at the moment, but look here for instance, you'll keep getting this thing come up saying the workshop's missing the required tools, and you think, well, you know, I've got the kits, I've got the required toolkits, why won't it let me do it? What it is, it's actually something really dumb, and I don't understand why. If you go into the stash of your workshop, it's these. It's the basic tools, the advanced tools, and the expert tools, which I don't have. They're showing in your stash of the workstation, but for some reason, anything that involves these tools, you've got to have on your person. So you take them like that into your inventory, and then you go in and do it. I don't have an expert toolkit, so I can't demonstrate that, but there you go, that's why it won't work. Similarly with the ammo crafting, you need to have this. So if we try an ammo craft without it, so if we were trying to, I don't know, yeah, see, I know we haven't got that, but if we tried to make it, it actually tells you what you're missing there, but you need to have that in your personal inventory. Having it in the stash doesn't work. You ever wondered what that tiny little green bar is at the bottom of the screen that you see sometimes? Well, that's to do with the disguise system. So if you happen to be wearing a disguise, I'm currently disguised as an ecologist, so these military guys don't kick my head in, you'll see a little green bar. As you get closer to the enemies, you see the bar will grow a bit. Once that goes up to a certain level, they will discover you and will go hostile on you. There's existing videos out there on the disguise system, so we won't get into that, but this is just to explain what that bar is. Make sure you walk, don't have a gun out, don't run, and you'll be fine. It does also depend quite heavily on the condition of your armour, so make sure to keep it above 90%. If it's low quality armour in damaged condition, they'll probably see through your disguise. It's always difficult to compare armours and stuff because obviously it's in various different states of damage, but you can hover over it and see the stats, but then if you just hold down the control key, it would change, and that's actually showing you what those stats would be if everything was fully repaired on it. So not everyone knows that one, maybe a helpful one, maybe not, but give it a try. Alright, sounds like an obvious one, but if you want some spare materials to make some ammo with, your best bet is to make a decision as early as you can in the game as to what caliber of ammo you're not going to be using. So for me, that's stuff like revolvers and the 7.62 by 25 ammo. And later on in the game, of course, you don't bother with the 9x18 generally as well. So what you can do is grab those. We'll just take those as an example for now. And right click on them and just hit, you can either hit disassemble to do some or batch disassemble to do all. And there you go, you get a whole load of materials from it. Obviously an easy one, but people forget, you know, you're stashing all your ammo and stuff. But if there's a caliber you're never going to use, why bother? Disassemble it, turn it into something better. Alright, so this one's a little bit crazy, but it's maybe an exploit, I don't know. But you can carry two guns, as you know, primary and secondary. What you may not know is that you can swap your knife out for a gun, and you can swap your vision slot out for a gun. Hey presto, 4 guns. All you got to do, use the same hotkeys to access them. So on 1 we've got a pistol, 2 we've got our secondary, 3 that seems to be the primary, and 4 that's your binocular slot. Crazy, huh? And the best thing is, if you leave your knife in your backpack, you can still actually quick melee. If you're finding the fast travel restrictions a little bit too heavy, you can actually change them. If you go into the mod configuration menu, and just scroll down to limit fast travel. So if you go in here and you see a couple of sliders, all you got to do, fast travel availability in hours, change that to whatever you want, and that's in-game hours, not real life hours. So the minimum is 1. And tax multiplier, you can turn that to whatever you want. That's just the cost that it involves paying for the fast travel. Personally, I like to set that to off so it doesn't cost you anything. I like to set it to 1 because I like to get around the map whenever I want. That's just me. A little bonus to this, one thing that people may not know is that the fast travel isn't just available for the little green markers and stuff. You can actually use these boundary markers, these transition markers. You can fast travel to those. It might do something a little odd where you say fast travel to here and it'll put you here, but you can just walk back through or whatever. But yeah, fast travel to the markers as well. Okay, so we've saved the absolute best for last. This is a ridiculously simple trick, but so unknown. So thank you for watching the video. Enjoy this last bonus one. Now this tip is a really simple one, but it's an absolute lifesaver when you're getting a bit bored of moving stuff around your inventory. So you can double click to move stuff across, as you can see, from one place to another, or to drop it or what have you. However, if you want to move loads of stuff at once, hold down the shift key and then anything you hover your mouse over will move. So I'm holding down shift, I'm just going to scroll straight across. Here we go. There you go, just throws it straight across. Bring it back, hold down shift, just drag it across. Nice and simple.